Hey, welcome back to another episode of John's Crypto Therapy. Today we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to see the big mover, exactly where we're going to look for our levels to buy and of course levels to sell. Simple as it is, we like to go from the daily to the 4 hour to the 1 hour. We're going to do a multi-time frame analysis and we're going to get right into it, guys. So first off is first, we're going to try to draw in our key zones, our key structural points where we look for resistance and of course our major levels of support. So this is going to be beneficial of support. And after we find our key levels of support, we want to look left of structures and find our key levels of resistance. When we look left of structure, this is the most important thing. Historical data always repeats itself and also gives us key validations on when a reversal can happen versus when a reversal is not going to be strong enough. So right here, we do have a key level. This is showing me resistance becoming support. What a great time to look for some buying entries. But of course, we have some criteria before we look to buy. And of course, I'm going to be showing it right here. The cool thing is, guys, when we look at price action, when we look at pattern trading in general, whenever a pattern is made, let's go with the symmetrical triangle for now. Whenever a symmetrical triangle or whatever shape is made, we want to see a breakout of that pattern. So let's say it's within the pattern, we do see a beautiful breakout, we want to see a retest, and then we go all the way to the top. Once a pattern is typically completed, we like to look left of structure, find a zone that makes sense, and we like to correlate with the take profits section. So if this is the point of full take profits, what normally does happen, we do see a reversal. Why? Profits are being taken out of this beautiful move to the upside. So the cool thing here is I want to show you guys how much profits are being taken exactly at this spot, especially we are at a key level of support. And this zone is such a high probability, we can actually see some potential to the upside for a short time or even for a long time. But of course, we need to break these key walls that we're facing as resistance on the way in order for us to really justify to ourselves that this is going to be such a bullish move. So we're going to go back in historical data and we're looking around November 03, 2021. So when we look at structure right here, we do see a beautiful head and shoulders, and we do see why it's important to get into your head and shoulders and look for your reversals, look for your retest of structure. Okay, so this is the neckline. The reasons why this is a neckline, first of all, guys, head and shoulders is right in front of us, and I want to draw it out for you guys. So this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. This is a head and shoulders formation. It is showing us weakness. Reasons why, as much as we see price, each time it goes higher, it failed to make a higher high, showing us that the price was eventually going to reverse. Once price was reversing, what do we do as smart investors or even traders? We look left of structure and we looked at a zone in the market and we said, hey, it did not break above the structure of the neck, but it retested that neck. That's why price started to fall. So if price started to fall, we're looking for the fulfillment of this full take profit. And now when we look for the full profits, what I like to do is kind of delete the head and shoulders pattern just so I can get the accurate top and all the way towards the neck. That would be the move right here, exactly where it first broke off. And as you guys can see, where did it land? It landed exactly where we wanted to see it land. So that means exactly what I'm trying to say, guys, here. When a profit is being taken, we normally typically see a reversal. That means we had this beautiful head and shoulders profit fully taken for the third take profit. So maybe we can have a slight push to the upside, but right now it is failing to do so. But that doesn't matter because it can absolutely happen. Bitcoin is volatile. It does move really quick. That's why we put our alerts and get into our trades when we need to be, okay? So the other cool thing is we do have a flag as well, a bearish flag. So the bearish flag is right here. This is the pole right here, guys. And of course, this is going to be the flag. So once the flag broke, we wanted to take our full profits, take the pole, once again, extend it. And where does it go? Typically the same spot. Of course, guys, not going to go right to the T. It's going to be roughly around that area, looking left of structure. This is why we put confluence into our trading. So once we put trading and confluence into our trading, we have 2 times profit has been fully taken out. That means, yes, there is such a high probability we could see a reversal to upside. But what is stopping us is something very dramatic, and I want to show you guys. I want to see this bubble being broken roughly around the 24,155 level, just because I want to see some volume. I want to see some price action, and I want to see strength to the upside. Once again, guys, if it does break to the downside, what we're going to look for is a breakout. We're not going to panic. We're going to wait for the retest. And once we get confirmation of that retest, we are looking to sell. If Bitcoin is showing us to sell, we're going to be smart investors / traders, and we're looking to sell. Why? All we're trying to do is buy Bitcoin for a dirt cheap price. And that's the final remark, okay? So overall, my example for today is very simple. when the fulfillment of the take profit of the full length is taken, we do see a retracement to take that profit out of the system. We like to see people taking their profits. Why? We hit our full move. We like to see a retracement in order for it to go back up or go back down. For this case scenario, we do see a reversal after we take our full third take profit. And once again, when we look for a fulfillment of this take profit of the head and shoulders, and of course the bear flag, so it does look like it met our criteria. So keep that in mind. The other thing I want to put into consideration when it comes to trading, let's zoom it in right here, guys. When we do get closer into this price action, I do like to put my pivot points. Pivot points is showing me where the real truth of support and resistance are and exactly where the pivots are, the daily pivots. So as we can see, the daily pivot right here is in the middle right now. And if we are below structure, that is more or less a selling opportunity. So that means if price does break the bottoms right here, roughly around 18,776, if we do see a break, a retest, we're looking to sell. Where are we going to look to sell and take our full profits? We're going to look for S1 because that's going to be a key level of support. But overall, this is the level that I'm looking for in order for me to initially buy more Bitcoin for the future run. Reasons why, if it doesn't break this level, what we're going to see is a channel formation right here, guys. As we see right now, price is just going in a sideways channel. And if we do not break this and we retest it, technically we could go lower. So if I do want to be an investor and I want to buy at a lower price, this is a level where I'm looking to put some orders and trying to get it for a dirt cheap price. Remember, if you are putting your orders, you can absolutely get a candle wick. Try to put your orders in early just in case it does do that. Bitcoin, once again, is volatile. The real key idea here is to wait for this zone to be broken, and I'm going to show you why as well. If you do like the Ichimoku as well, when we put the cloud, and the cloud does show us why it is not showing me a good sign of buying potential. First off is first, if you do know what the Ichimoku is, we like to see a green cloud to show us what? A sign of bullish pressure. Right now, the cloud is still red. Of course, the cloud is leveling out. That's a good sign. But what we need to really see is us to break above this natural pivot, retest it, and of course go above this cloud. Once we do see that, this is going to be a beautiful run because once it did happen before, as you guys can see, what did price really do? Once the cloud was green, broke above structure, it went tremendously to a huge new level. Once again, when it broke out the cloud and it was green, we've seen a retest in the cloud, it went back up. So what we want to see is a green cloud to confirm that this move is true to its value. And if you guys are into dynamic ranges for moving averages, you could put the 50 or the 100 or the 200. But if you want it to be a little bit quicker, you could put the 50. The 50 is lining exactly with the Ichimoku, showing me that this is going to be a level that we need to break in order for us to go up. So that means there is a hidden level of sell walls. That means this level right now, roughly around this little pocket, guys. So this pocket is around 24,344-ish, whatever, give or take that area, guys. We are in a key level of resistance. So if this level is not destroyed, or if it's not validated, as in we didn't break above it and retest it, technically, whatever price does, it could go sideways as long as it can. And that means if price does not break this, what is going to happen? It could fake out all the retail investors to buy. And guess what? It goes up, they're getting really happy. Then all of a sudden we see a dramatic dump. And this is where you lose a lot of money. It's better to be patient. Wait for your key levels to break. Even though the movement is going to be a little bit quicker, guys, you could go on a lower time frame. But if you're looking to be in the cycle for long term, the daily chart is going to be the main chart. You could go weekly, you can even go monthly, absolutely. The higher the time frame, the better analysis, and of course structure is going to be more respected. So this is what I'm going to be looking for. I want to see the Ichimoku red cloud being broken, the moving average, and of course the major one that I want to put back into play is the pivots. The pivots are going to be crucial, guys. I do want to see the pivot, the daily pivot being broken. Once it's broken, we're going to go to R2 for full take profits, and we're going to see a retracement, and we're going to go back up. If prices do break the bottoms right here, we are going to see S1 and S2 being hit. So maybe we could see an $8,000 Bitcoin. That does not matter because the future price of Bitcoin is still bullish in my mind. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just my advice, what I do for myself, and of course, how much students I've been helping out throughout this beautiful journey of trading. So once again, guys, if you do like this video and this content, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And exactly that's what I'm going to do. And I try to make it as simple as I can. Take it easy, and John out.